Dog handler, here we go. 500, 150 a day. Presumably want an office. Which I think we have, maybe. You need a dog kennel, see rooms. Okay, dog kennel. No, kennel. There we go. Where your dogs live. Minimum 5x5, enclosed surrounded by walls, dog crate. So we need a dog handler and some kennels. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to move them. I don't like them though. Where's the best place for the kennels, I wonder? I don't know, Shifty D8 for what they're doing these days. Trying to think if there's any consideration about where we put the kennels. I suppose the dog handler and the kennels should go close to each other. Maybe that's a consideration. Could put them down here. Let's get rid of it. No, I've not Epic Gamer. We're only about halfway through at the moment. So one has to be 5x5, the other's going to need to be next to it. 3, 4, 5. So 5x5 like that. Do that. Yeah, well, it's a big game if you want to do all the side stuff, you know. Right, we'll build this kennel, and then we'll duplicate that, and then we'll get a whole lot of prisoners coming in. You know, when you start the prison, and you can select things like snow and desert, and that kind of thing, does it affect the gameplay, or is it just the way it looks? Because I quite fancy the idea of having a prison, like in the, you know, like one of those Russian Siberian prisons, where it's like minus 30 outside, and you've got to provide heating and stuff. That kind of craziness. You have to deal with heating. All right, cool. Well, that's cool. You get snow and heavy rains. Blimey. Imagine the prisoners trying to escape in the heavy rain. I'm going to put a staff double here, I think. That way the dog handler can get down here. The prisoners get angry when they're cold. Nice. I'd tell you what I didn't realise. I didn't realise there was like a 3D mode in this thing. Like, this is in 2D, but what is it? You press escape and then you go to extras, and then you click on this tiny rectangle down here, and then you wait a second, and then it goes into 3D. I mean, how completely, like, nuts is that? I mean, seriously? Why do they not... Why is that like some weird hidden option? You like escape mode. So what's escape mode do exactly? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Escape mode lets you play as a prisoner in a player-designed prison. So, are you competing against another player, or just against the prison? Luxuries. Luxuries. Why does she want what's luxuries? You compete against their prison, gotcha. What luxuries do they want? This is prison. It's not Harrods. Do they want a shop or something? Gives your prisoners a place to spend their hard-earned money in order to satisfy their need for luxuries. Can also help with hygiene, food and recreation. You receive money for each sale plus a commission each day from the total goods sold. Interesting. A shop, eh? Might have to open a shop. They'll probably try and steal from the shop as well, no doubt. The parole program, well, we've researched it. We need prison policy. It's like an hour away. And then we've got parole operational, I think. But I think I'm going to move this stuff. Where do we want these guys? I think you want a staff door on a kennel, don't you? I guess. Okay, I think that might have been the sound of the prison policy, which it is. Which means we can go to programs, parole hearing. Okay. I love the idea of us having a parole hearing while there's staff just walking through, which is basically what's going to happen. Right, so foundations are in. Rooms, kennel. I think the dog handler wants an office, but I'm not 100%. Has to be 4x4 anyway. It's not good. Jeff, mate, you can dismantle that wall. Thanks. Fill it there. He just chills with the dogs. Oh, okay. So I don't need to do any of this. Yeah, actually, Jeff, don't bother. At least that shower's not flooding. Right, what does the kennel need? Dog crate. Let's see. Dog bowl holds water and food for tired guard dogs. Increases stamina by a small amount. Okay. We'll have a dog crate. Best off making an office wing completely separate from the prison. Well, the offices are over here, which is behind a staff room, behind reception, and behind a gate, behind another gate. So they kind of are pretty well separated, I think. I hope. I don't know. I wonder if that will go far enough. No, dismantle. I'll free up that space. Nah, it's on Uplay, Bardonator. Also like to schedule multiple programs during the day in the same room. Okay, so how does that work then? Roll hearing, 2 in the queue, 6 AM till 10 AM. What's this? How does that work? You can adjust schedule programs with the advanced schedule at the bottom of the programs. Do I need to research something? What was that? Oh, cheeky. A lighter and a fork. I can't imagine what you're about to do with a lighter and a fork that you clearly got from Visitor, scumbag. I wonder if she got that on the... Look at that, she's got a baby as well. The fork was for my baby and the lighter's because I smoke. Wait, she got that on the way out of the visitor center? So she must have got it from a visitor. Otherwise she'd have triggered on the way in. So they're not impermeable. They can't be. No, there's no edit schedule here. She got it from the kitchen. Why didn't it trigger on the way in then? Marshmallows, yeah. She was like, marshmallow under a lighter. Just check the contraband. Dude, I don't know how. Click start and more will be added. Ah. Aha. Ah. Well, look at that. I want to see how the parole goes. I want to see how the hearing goes. I bet it's going to go really badly. Wait, is that not linked? Staff, dog handler. Yeah, boy. Oh, look at that dire dog. His name's Fang. His name's Fang and the dog's carrying jail keys. How does that work? We feed him on a diet of flesh. Yeah, exactly. It's a dire wolf. How do you customize the look of the dog then? He's sleeping on it. Oh my god, dude. What do you think your crate's for? See, this is why you don't hire dire wolves, because they go to sleep on the food. Yeah, exactly. They feast on the inmates. Here we go. Who's this? The lawyer, the officer. Who else is coming to the party then? Is it? Wait, who's this? What's going on here then? Unknown reputation to do. Escort the prisoner to the cell. Can we have a guard, please? I think we need more staff.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
All the guards seem to be very, very busy right now. This is going to cost. Bird. Wait, why is Craven going that way? That's a staff door. How did you just get through a staff door? Hacks! I'm calling hacks on that.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
She's not supposed to go that way. She just completely avoided the scanner. Well, she went through that scanner, but yeah, she's not supposed to go that way. It's a staff door. What's going on here? It doesn't actually tell you what's happening. Carjacking for 9 years, car theft for 5, sentenced to 14 for multiple crimes. Age 35. Sentenced to 14 years and she's age 35. Carl Downs, thank you very much for 3 years. Happy anniversary. Deviant, thank you for 9 months. Wakatako, 34. Hank the Crab, welcome back. Greed SX, I'm not sure if I said thank you for joining the Nuts House, but thank you, Greed. Can't speak. Can you do an inmate route from the door? Yeah. Hang on. How do we do this again? Deployment. Prisoner direction. Click and point. Gives a hint to your prisoner which way to go. Helps control the flow of people. Do you think that'll help? Use staff only. That's what that is. It's a staff door. And she went through a staff door and then went through another staff door after going through a staff gate. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. $31 hours for more funds. How's feeding time at the zoo going? When's lunch? Is it 12? 1 PM. They're having some yard time. Deployment zone staff only. Okay, deployment staff only. What's with all the sound effects? So all that can be staff. That's staff only. I think you're getting too much free time. Dude, we're going to be putting him to work soon. They need to enjoy that free time. Look at this, it's like Factorio blueprints all over again. Should we join them on like that? Could be cool. $12.5 grand. Blimey. Blimey. It's best to use dog patrols on the perimeter since they sniff out tunnels and contraband people throw over the fence. Okay. So how do we set that up then? We've got this dog handler. Deployment patrols. So we just set up a patrol. Let's do a magenta patrol. So we can have a magenta patrol down here like that. That wall's about to go anyway. Patrol en route, what do you mean? It's the dog handler patrol. What? What, so I can't just assign a dog handler to that? That works? I don't know what he's going to do about that bit. Get rid of that and change the patrol. Geez, walk a bit slower. It really did sound like a dot matrix printer. What's going on here then? Why is there like a ghostly thing left here? What's going on? There's like a shadow of a building.
Welcome back, Nata.
That's weird. Busgeek, welcome back. Yeah, there's no point putting paths down though, to be honest with you. Because like, I'm probably going to move this fence anyway, so we'll have to live with it for now. Once this fence is down, we'll change the patrol route. How's the mail system going? It's been a long time, Busky. It certainly has, mate. Thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. Any story to tell, Mr. Busky? Wait, is that thing still going? Right, where should we build our shop? Where should we build luxury, dodgy squirrel supplies? Cells here. Wait, how do they get access to the shop then? Is it during the yard time? Do we really need a shop? Oh, yeah. Also, I need to check out what the grant situation is. Government security ratings. Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol. Assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. Blimey. Assign 3 prisoners to work in the laundry, kitchen, cleaning cupboard. Reform through education. Unlock education. Build a classroom. Build 20 desks. Have 10 prisoners pass the... Wow. That's a big one. Raise your prisoner capacity to 50. 50? Yikes. That's a lot. I think we're only on like 16. 50? Each of those cells that I've built is 16 people. I would need like 4 of them, because 3 wouldn't cut it. That's a lot. I've only got 13 grand. Next to the kitchen or the canteen for the shop. You need prisoner labour first or they don't have money to spend. Oh, really? Is that how it works? That's interesting. In that case, we should probably get this then, shouldn't we? Because then they can work in the laundry and the kitchen and get money. But we need that as well, so we'll get that one and that one. You don't think you have a story? Well, I thought, you know, you've been away for so long, I thought you'd have a story. Okay, it's done. It's interesting how the shower room doesn't need any electric supply. Obviously there are no lights in the windowless shower room. Could make for a very interesting shower. Yeah, I'm sure you can place a light, but we don't have one. And the game hasn't complained. Notice when you copy a building, it doesn't copy the utilities as well. How do we know when we need another pump, or do you never need another pump? When the water won't flow all the way, gotcha. Fence in between them. Put some isolation valves in. Toss the blocks every couple of days to be safe. What do you mean? Oh, I mean like just shakedown kind of thing. You mean like do a search or? A shakedown. This will take some time. It will annoy the hell out of your inmates. Love it. Use intelligence contraband tab to see where they found contraband from. Intelligence. Dangers. Well, the last one was visitation, plus people who came in with stuff, plus the shiv from when we searched her cell. But the thing is, because we've not searched any of the cells properly, apart from that one. Yeah, we might be ready for a shakedown. (6 PM). They're all in the rooms. Alright, let's do it. Shakedown underway. Why are all the janitors trying to get in? What kind of a shakedown is this? This guy's patrolling. Dude, what are you doing? They're all phoning up their loved ones now. This is funny. What was that thing? Prison labor approved. Approved. We've not found anything? This is ridiculous. It's like most well-behaved prisoners ever. Oh, just as I say that. Just as I say that, what did we just find? Wait a second. I was going to say the solitary's online, because if they're not, we could have a problem. We found 2 cigarettes, 2 knives, 2 cigarettes, 2 lots of lighters, 2 cell phones. Wow. We don't have enough solitary for this. Blimey. Switch your policy to lockdown instead of lock all the doors. How do you do that? What's that? Jeez. Policy. Found tools, found drugs. Murder? There's quite a bit actually being found here. This is amazing. Oh, hello? Hammer? Are you serious? Where has she got a hammer from? Yeah, murder is 4 hours in solitude. That doesn't seem right. PG Web, thank you for 38 months. Oh, we just don't have enough. How's this going to work? See if we can get a priority on one. Poor Widley, poor paws. They will queue for solitary, can you imagine? Blimey. One prisoner says they're well treated. 5 are shackled in their cells or in solitary. 4 prisoners are suppressed. 14 have been unnecessarily searched recently. I'm guessing they're not very happy right now. Clothing. They want clothing and luxuries. We need to sort out the clothing situation. So, a bunch of these things were found in the cells. Wait, what? Found mobile phone. Can you believe the audacity of this woman? What does that mean? Throne. What is... I don't understand what this is telling me. It's saying that that mobile phone was thrown from there and found in the cell. Eh? It was thrown from outside your prison. Ah, wait a minute. So how did anybody get here to throw stuff then? It's all fenced off. How could anybody have thrown something to there? So they came to the perimeter and threw it over, is that the same? They've lobbed it over the fence and the prisoners collected it. Wow. That's amazing. What on earth is this? Wait a minute. The cigarettes came in. Did the staff bring them in? That was a worker. That has to be a worker. Look at the route it's taking on the south side. The workers brought those cigarettes in. Smuggled. Workers smuggle stuff in. They're cheeky. I can't believe that hammer. Smuggled by a prisoner 58 hours ago. 58 hours that's been in my prison. Smuggled by a prisoner 124 hours ago. That is actually insane. I've got a dog handler. And that's why you toss the blocks every couple of days. Jeez, man. Can we get any informants out of this, do you think? A strong instigator. So, pause. The prisoner was jailed for kidnapping and locking other criminals, specifically those convicted for crimes against animals, in freezers. Wow. Except we can't get any informants out of this. Sentenced to 24 years for manslaughter. Executor. Oh, listen to you. She's annoying. Executor. What's the what's the exclamation mark? Failed. Enclosed, surrounded by walls. What? What has the game done here? There's something wrong with the solitary. Has it removed the wall? I think it's removed the wall, it has. Oh my god. Lol. When do you plan to cook up your first prisoner? You, sir, are a sick, sick man. I should deal with that. Hopefully this should be coming online soon. Shower head. Well, what's the problem here? I don't exactly know how they're going to build that wall. I do like the fact that they're taking him to solitary and they're sitting there even though there was no back wall. Look, the toilet doesn't work, Gilmore, but you know. Oh, wait, where's she going? No, they... Wait, that's not... That's not solitary. That's just a plant. Oh, wait, no, you've got a wall. You're okay. We'll plumb it in shortly, Gilmore. Try to hold yourself until then. Lock the door, bro, otherwise it ain't very good solitary. There we go. Oh my god. Look, he's actually using this as a shortcut. Can you believe it? Well, at least those three are operational. Oh my god. That is funny. Right. Assign 3 workers to laundry, 3 workers to kitchen, 3 workers to cleaning. What else can we do? Assign 2 dog handlers to patrol, assign 2 armed guards. We started the armed guard thing. Armory 7 hours away. We could probably move the dog handler patrol now. Needs to be moved. Let's see. Pass right down the front there. Take that route there. Perimeter. Actually, no, I'll tell you what I was going to do. It's going to go this way and then go past. Then we need another dog handler. Max hide already. Wait. Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol. Oh, do you need 1 dog handler per kennel? Is that how that works? One dog per crate. Okay, so how do I assign dog handlers? So that's assigned 2. Okay. Each dog crate is your limit, right? Gotcha. I love how this worker is in solitary with Comrie, with a guard, like, plumbing a toilet in. That's just brilliant. Also, when are they actually going to build this wall? There we go. Don't lock yourself in, Jeff. Whatever you do, don't wall yourself in. See, double walls, proper isolation, then you can't hear next door either. You can't be like knocking on the wall. We only have 1. Why do we only have 1? There we go. 2 dog handlers. Nice. Another dire wolf. this shortcut's about to end. Wait, is that toilet moved? Why is that toilet higher than those? Third solitary needs cleaning. Well, that's a janitor's job, isn't it? It's like somebody made a mess in there. There's no wall to attach to. What do you mean? Yeah, the wall's being built. There you go. Oh, don't wall yourself in. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, that's okay. They can walk through walls. That's fine. I had a feeling they were just going to box themselves in. How do we... That's him. Where's the other one? Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol. When a dog's resting... Ah, is that what it is? The dog's resting. Gotcha. Because it still says 50% here. As if we've not done something. If you're just joined, guys, we're playing Prison Architect, the new Psych Ward DLC. This is a sponsored stream, sponsored by Paradox Interactive, very kindly sponsoring the stream. And we're trying it out, !PA, if you want to try the new DLC, $5.99. It's the first DLC for Prison Architect. So far, we've built this up today, and I'm enjoying this, man. This is really cool. Really cool. Really good fun. I'm just trying to work out what's wrong with some of these things. Bed and a toilet. Oh, it's in a queue. So that should be ready shortly, and then we can bring in more prisoners. Check the grant situation. Hygiene. Oh my god. Are the showers broken? Why do we have a hygiene problem? Is 1 hour not enough for shower time? Is that what it is? Do we need more time? Maybe? You bought Prison Architect back when it was in early access. Dude, I was one of the original backers of the game. I think it's pretty polished now. There's so much stuff in it. It's ridiculous how much stuff there is. What is going on with this thing? Let's try that. I can't quite work out why that's not working. More time or bigger showers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 16 people. 16 people, 13 shower heads, and they want more than an hour. What are they doing? 6 PM was the last free time when they had a chance to shower. If they didn't, it might not have been... How about they come out the yard, have a shower, have a bit of free time. So this yard stuff's going to be replaced by labour. We got the armory yet? 3 hours. Visitors, one family waiting to visit. Parole. How did we find out what happened with the parole hearings? Wait, 2 prisoners arriving.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Taking a while with this. Yikes, look at all this stuff. Let's get a couple more workers on the go. Click the grading, 3rd icon, top left. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one. 3 prisoners have been released. 10 prisoners must be released before the report can be compiled. Pit TC, greetings, Squirrel and fellow nutters. Thank you for 38 months, Pit. Sarcastic Llama, welcome back. Have a contiguous shower time, or they won't have time to get there even. That's an interesting point. So then maybe... Okay, stairs, that's a shower then. Get rid of shower there. Let's try that. See if we can solve the problem of hygiene. And then we need to solve the clothing issue.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Cyborg, welcome back. It's just taking a while to finish this building.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
So, I'm thinking we should push the perimeter fence a lot further back to reduce the chance of things being thrown over the fence. What do you think? This being the most obvious area because it's too easy to lob something over there. I mean, I can't stop the workers smuggling stuff. Let's get more people in. Come on. Intake. Just, can always go in the holding cell till this thing's ready. Double fence. How does a double fence stop people throwing over? Surely you only need one fence. It just depends on the range of how far they can throw. Let's say they can throw like 10 squares or something. You just need one fence 10 squares away from wherever your prisoners are. You think storage is in a bad place? Maybe have to go through the doors. Have to get to my storage, maybe. The staff doors, though, you know? As long as they go through staff doors, it's fine. I mean, arguably, I could put a staff door here. It make life easier coming that way, but it's no biggie. I don't think. Dog patrols, double fence, high walls, guard towers. Dude! Come on, when are they here? 1 hour 17. This is almost ready. It's taking a long time to put this cable in. think we might need another storage area, or just move the storage area to the center now. Because a lot of stuff, like stuff is going to get dropped over here, but then... Actually, I don't know if that's going to make any difference. Maybe they need bigger delivery spots when I'm doing big builds. I'm enjoying it, Starving. It's pretty good fun. No, they've not tried to escape yet. They've been mostly well behaved. Well, now we can see what's happening with the shower. They're actually getting stuck walking through. That's really weird. That's why people can't shower. I like how the male janitor just shot there straight through the female showers. What's going on? Is the water working? Like, nobody's having a shower. This is really weird. Put the shower room one block back. Is that what the problem is? Okay, that's an interesting one. Are they actually showering at this point? Because it doesn't look like they are to me. Normally the water comes on. That's broken. I reckon that's broken. I knew the hygiene things come right back, so it looks like they did shower because that's no longer a problem. That's really bizarre. That's really bizarre. Don't trust that Merwood. Actually, I was going to say we could have it on the entrance door, but it kind of doesn't matter too much. I don't see the point of these office desks and stuff. I don't really see what purpose they're serving. Yep. Well, the first DLC for Prison Architect, not another. Hey, stop! Stop searching me. I want my knife. Look at this guy just carrying a bed like that. Do you even lift, bro? Right, we should have the armory thing now, I think. Okay, armory. Unlocks the armory room, allows you to deploy armed guards. Tasers. Body armor. Guard towers. 5 grand. Right, let's get the 2 armed guards going. Rooms. Armory. Indoor weapon rack, guard locker. See, I'm thinking maybe this is suitably out of the way for an armory. And then we can probably put a guard door on it. Instead of a staff door. Secure door. What kind of door do we want? We want a really solid door that you can't break into. Just a jail door? Armed guards suppress your prisoners. They will move slowly and will be less likely to work. Follow program. Like, I don't want workers going in there. I don't want staff in there. It's going to have to be a jail door, I think. We dismantle that. Well, it says secure door. It says used for solitary cells. Guards delivering food may pass the food through the tray. So it's kind of got stuff that we don't need. I think a jail door is probably the most appropriate thing. Arms guard. Yeah, I know, but we've got a grant to get armed guards. I mean, we can always get them and then just sack them. But we get a grant ticked off if we get it. It bothers you don't use hallways, rooms just connect through to each other. Yeah. It's kind of just evolved that way. Weapon rack, guard locker, and a table. Okay. $1,000. Because once we get this, we get 15 grand. Assign 2 dog handlers, still on 50%. Why? If I put 3 on that, that way 1 dog's resting, there's still 2 patrolling. It's quite a big perimeter anyway. So you know when these people throw in mobile phones over the fence, do the dog handlers pick them up? Like, do they spot the phone and stuff? Oh, I see. I only need to have, like... Just do that with it. What? The dog just picked that up as it went past, I think. Look at that. I think that was the dog that smelt that on the way past the wall. That's nuts. It smelt a pair of scissors in the vegetables through a wall. That's genius. What happens to that contraband now? Did that get taken away? Or do we have to do something with the... Do we have to shake down the kitchen or what? Like, how does this work? Search cell. It gets deleted. Guards throw them in the bin. Gotcha. Okay. Do we need to shake the kitchen down or what? I wonder if we've got enough capacity in this kitchen. Oh, prisoners have a small time to pick it up, got you. Look how slowly they go through the scanner. Clothing, alcohol. Whoa. What is going on here? There's so much I mean, imagine that. Finding a fork in a kitchen. The contraband. Okay, that's online. Where's all the new scumbags? I mean, prisoners. That infirmary has done absolutely nothing. Having a dog patrol the entrance and deliveries can help with a bunch of smuggled stuff. Interesting. What, you can make the dog patrol outside here? Can you have like a dog just patrolling this area? That could work quite well. Kitchen capacity is 40. How do you know that? How do you know that? $1,500, and how much per day? $350. I'm hiring and firing. Assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. Okay.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
There you go. I think that's just paid out, isn't it? So now we can sack these guys. Because we really don't need them. Sorry, chaps. But you just hired us. Yeah, it's 1,500 quid. Off you go. What do you say? Can you bring him back? No. Not doing that. Can you bring him back in 10? Because I need to finish this sponsored segment first. Yeah, that was loud. Rep headphone users. SMD. 11-month hype. Speed 37. This ain't no Red Dead. That's back tomorrow, bro. Okay, we've done that grant. Let's get another one. Because we had max security infrastructure implementation. We don't need that yet. The reform through education initiative, staff wellbeing initiative, build a staff room. We have at least 5 guards without assigned duties. What? Ensure none of your staff are exhausted. That sounds like it's going to cost a lot of money. We have a staff room, 2 guards. Okay, we can do this quickly, I reckon. Staff. Okay, so now we just need to get it so none of them are exhausted. How do we tell if they're exhausted or not? Tired. Tired's not exhausted. Bingo, done. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Easy money. Dog patrols are the best value. They are pretty good, dog patrols, actually. Like, they're really slow walking around because I don't have a footpath for them, but they're doing a good job. Oh, look, in 4 hours' time, that long-term investment where we spent $5,000 to get 16 back is finally going to pay out. Legal. I might get legal. Surveillance. Unlock CCTV cameras and security monitors. Use these to help keep a watch on unmanned parts of your prison. All this stuff we don't need yet. Orderlies, we need to get the psych ward stuff going. So we'll start researching that. Education will start unlocking because there's stuff we can get later on involving education. Yeah, a long-term one would pay quite nicely, I think. It actually listed it on here. Where was it? Grants. Long-term. There you go. 5 grand advance, 16 grand bonus. It's actually the same as that one. Oh, yeah, but you can't use a metal detector on your visitors, Fatman. It's pointless. What you do is the visitors come in, and if they try to smuggle stuff, then it gets picked up by the metal detector when they pass it to the prisoner on the way back out. But you can't scan visitors, apparently. This yard is looking a bit small these days. I think that yard needs to move. In fact, I think this infirmary needs to move. Might stick the infirmary up here. I'm just going to relocate it. Like, we need the yard to be here. That's much more central. Surveillance works best when you have fog of war turned on. Yeah, I can see that. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might just move. I might just build another infirmary, move the beds, put it here. Let's get that in. Then can remove this, move the infirmary, and then make this the yard. The metal detector in an airlock has no electricity. That's a good call, because I built that, and forgot to come back and wire it up. Right, we need to solve the problem of clothing, which means we need a laundry, don't we? Laundry machine, laundry basket, ironing board. Right, okay. Where should we put the workhouses? So this bit I've got penciled off for the next canteen. This is a psychiatric canteen. What we're going to do is expand that kitchen to have a higher capacity and then use that as the second canteen. So I don't want to build here. The laundry needs to be somewhere all the workers can fairly easily get to. Might make all this stuff the laundry, the workhouses, and then have the special psych ward up here next to the canteen because it needs its own thing. Use the old yard, but for the laundry, we could do. We could put it there. Oh, you mean for the? It could work. Robson, McCallie, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Net House, Robson. Right, that's 8 o'clock. That brings us to the end of the officially sponsored segment of the stream. So I'm just going to change the title back like that and take a moment to say thank you to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring that segment of the stream. That was very cool of them. And just to say, I'm going to carry on playing, but !PA if you want to have a look at the new DLC. Just !PA or the image below the stream, just click on that. $5.99 for the new DLC, Psych Ward. I've not quite got to the psychiatric stuff yet. I'm getting there, but I'm having a whole lot of fun doing it. So thank you very much to Paradox for sponsoring the stream. It's really cool of them. Hope you play more of this. I'm enjoying it enough to play more of this. Definitely. I'm really enjoying this. I can see there's a lot of challenges that you can have, a lot of variation that you can go for. Right, that fence is nearly up. As soon as that fence is up, I'm thinking we can take more prisoners in, though, myself. Does it tell us what our capacity is? There we go. 28 out of 35. Maximum save capacity, 35. Shared capacity, 32. Parent capacity, 3. Okay. Normal security, 23. So we could take some more, can't we? Take like another... Let's take another 5 on for now. And then there's a grant we can get to 50, so we could take another 15 on. If you decide to play it again, could you decide not to build in the same way, Firefighter? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I think every time you play it, you'll play it in a different way. And every time you play it, it's like Factorio, isn't it? Every time you play it, you've learned something from the previous build, so you bring that into the next build. So naturally, every build will be different. You should put the laundry between the cells and the empty buildings. Well, here, why? Why do you think that? Bear in mind, I've got this space south as well, so I do want to be able to get down there. If I start blocking all the accesses down there, maybe not the best. Why not have the infirmary and the psych ward together, both medical and safe space? Because, and this is the question that I don't know the answer to, when you have the psych ward and somebody gets injured and has to go to the infirmary, and then you've got a normal prisoner who gets injured and has to go to the infirmary, is that safe to have a psych prisoner and a normal prisoner in the same infirmary? Because you're not supposed to mix them under normal circumstances, but can you mix them when they're in the infirmary? And I don't know the answer to that. It could well be that the psych ward needs its own infirmary. Laundry has to be close to the showers if possible, because that's where the clothes get taken off, put on. That's difficult. The showers are here. That's very difficult. Unless we have some kind of a staff door. Wait, is it the staff that take the clothes away? If you build a staff door there, can they come in and grab the clothes? Would that work? The clothes are changed in cells. You can split up the prisoners in deployment. You can have different level images per facility. Alright. I think we just got paid 16 grand off that investment. Booyah. That took up a grant, though, for a long time.
Happy anniversary.
Right, that fence is built. So we will get rid of that now. Get rid of that. So that's good, because they can't throw them anywhere near as far now. I guess you don't want the infirmary too far away from the cells.